Hi, Chris Rutz here, and I'm going to be showing you how to create a redirect using Google's Blogspot. And the reason why you want to do that, if you're like me and you advertise a lot on Craigslist, this is a great technique to keep your business URL off of the Craigslist website. And what that means for you is if you're placing some multiple ads out there, what will happen eventually is Craigslist will tag your URL, and eventually they'll block you from their site, so you can no longer post ads using your URL. So what you're forced to do is to go ahead and start making subdomains, and that just becomes a pain in the butt after a while. And there's other programs out there like tinyurl.com, or you can create Perl redirects. Those are fine too, but those have been knocked off of Craigslist. They block those. So the reason why we want to use Google is that Google's huge. Their presence on the internet is gigantic. Craigslist really can't block Google. There's Gmail accounts that everyone uses on Craigslist. Google is just too big for them to block. It would hurt them. So here's what you want to do. Go to this website here, as I'm typing up in here, www.blogger.com, and it'll take you to the website. Okay, and here's what you want to do. You're just going to sign in right here with a standard Gmail account. And I created one just for this, so I'll put that in there. It's Chris Test 25. And go ahead and sign in. Okay, so we've signed in. So what we want to do is display your name. Put whatever you want. I'm just going to put down Chris Test because that's what we're doing today. Go ahead, click I accept the terms. Pretty standard stuff here. Okay, here we start. So blog title. Again, I'm just going to keep it Chris Test. Here's where it's important. This is where you're going to have. This is going to be the actual URL that you'll advertise. This is going to be what redirects you to your website opportunity. So we'll put here, I'm just going to put Chris Test 25. Okay, we'll check availability. It says it's available, great. Write this down. This is very important. You don't want to forget this because this is what you're going to actually start using to advertise. So let me show you how that works. So let's go ahead and hit continue. It's going to take us to a template. This isn't really important. This is just this is part of your blog here. You're not going to need it. It's just the part where you're going to land on before you redirect. You can pick any of these here. It does not matter whatsoever. I just keep the first one here because it's already selected, and I don't have to, we can move on. So that's pretty simple there. Okay, hey, your blog has been created. So let's go ahead and start blogging. This is where it gets pretty cool at. So the first thing is title. Again, I'm just going to keep it Chris Test. Make sure you go into the HTML edit. Now what I've done here, this is very important. I'm going to drag this over here. I want you guys to copy this down. Put this into a notepad somewhere. This is the meta script we're going to run. This is what's going to create your redirect to your website. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I keep it always in a notepad. So I copy it. I'm just going to paste it right there. And where it says your domain here is where you're going to put your business opportunity website or whatever it is you want to redirect to. So for me, let's just go ahead. I'm going to put down my website, chrisrutz.com, and I just put a few texts in here. You don't really need to, but just to have something in there. No one's going to see it, but it's just good to have a little bit of text since it is a blog, I guess. So anyways, so go ahead. When you do that, make sure that meta tag's in there. Go ahead, hit publish post. Now this will always happen. I don't know why. You get an error message. Don't worry about it. It will always happen. Just click here, stop showing title for body, and go ahead and publish post again. And it says your blog has been successfully published. All right, so what we just did now, come follow me up here at the top. I'm going to go ahead and type that in now. So I did www.chrisrutz. No, what did I do? I did Chris Test. This is why you have to write it down, guys. 25. Blogspot.com. And in fact, there's no www, so sorry about that. It's just, that's the website there. So you go ahead and hit that. Now, if everything's done correctly, it's going to go ahead and redirect. You'll first see it jump to that template I was telling you about, and it'll redirect to my website. So let's see what happens. So there we go, hit it, goes to the template, and shoots right over to my website. And there, right there, is a redirect. And Craigslist can't follow that. It will never see chrisrutz.com. It'll always remain hidden to them, which is awesome for getting your post up. So there you go. That's how you create a redirect using Google Blogspot. I hope you find this helpful, and